In this demonstration, we're going to look at configuring Hyper-V to support replication of virtual machines. This will then allow us to have some business continuity support against our virtual machines by creating a copy of a virtual machine we already have in our environment. I've come to my Hyper-V Manager. In Hyper-V Manager, I'm just going to right click on my host and I'm just going to come to Hyper-V Settings. Then in Hyper-V Settings, what we're now going to do is we're going to come to Replication Configuration and we're going to configure replication. First thing we'll do is we'll just enable this computer as a replica server. What we're going to do for purposes of this demonstration is we're going to use Kerberos HTTP and we're not going to bother modifying the port. Then what we'll do is we'll come down to Authorization and Storage and we will allow replication from any authenticated server. We'll just scroll this down a bit further just so we can see all of the options at this point here. So what we could have done is allow replication only from specified servers. We'll select OK. We get a pop-up just saying that we need to configure the Windows Firewall to allow inbound traffic. So we'll just select OK at this point here. And what we'll now do is we'll just launch up our Windows Firewall with Advanced Security Microsoft Management Console. So at this point here, we'll just go to Advanced Settings under our Windows Firewall. And then what we need to do is we just need to come to our inbound rules. And in our inbound rules, we're just looking for Hyper-V Replica settings. So we'll just scroll this down until we get the H's. So what we're looking for here is we're having a look for Hyper-V Replica HTTP listener. And what we'll do is we'll enable this rule. And what we'll do, just close down Microsoft Management Console. We don't require that anymore. And what we need to do is we just need to do the identical steps on our Hyper-V host. So now other host, we'll just right click on the host, we'll just come to Hyper-V settings, we'll come down to replication configuration, we'll enable replication, we'll use Kerberos and we'll allow replication from any authenticated server. Let's select OK. Click OK, come into control panel. In control panel we'll go to system and security, go to Windows Firewall, then we'll come to our advanced settings and then what we'll do, go for inbound rules again, find the Hyper-V Replica settings, and enable the rule, close down and close down again. So we've now configured both hosts. Next thing we'll do is we'll just go to one of our virtual machines that we want to replicate. So we'll go for lon serve 1. We'll right click and all we'll do is we'll enable replication. That brings us into a wizard, so we're happy with the before you begin wizard, so we'll just select next. We need to specify our replica server. And we'll specify lon-nv host 2, select our next button. We need to specify our connection parameters. At this point here we're just going to use Kerberos authentication and select next. We're going to select all of the files and select next. In the case of our choose replication frequency, as we can see here we can do 30 seconds, 5 minutes or 15 minutes. So we'll just go for 5 minutes and select next. We can see here we can configure additional recovery points. So what we'll do at this point here is we'll maintain only the latest recovery point, but as you can see we can create additional hourly recovery points and select next. We'll send the initial copy over the network, but as you can see we can do it with external media or we can use an existing virtual machine on the replica server as the initial copy and we will start replication immediately. Then all we need to do is select our finish button. As we can see it's now enabling replication. This will go away, it'll replicate the machine, so then we'll have a copy on lon host 1 and also as well on our second host. And that's the end of this demonstration of configuring replication. Thank you.